Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this episode, I want to add on to our resume fix playlist, and this came about because I feel like I need to explain. This came about because I'm writing an ebook on how to make better hires, and that will be available over on the Brass website, and I'll talk about it more on the Brass YouTube channel, but it fits really well here, this particular subject, so I wanted to include it. While I am working on the employer side to make better hires and go about examining and differentiating between candidates in a new way, it occurs to me that I want to clue you all in when you are applying for a job or position so that you don't get caught in this trap. And that is you have your resume and all of these different videos, you have your resume that you prepared, and now I'm helping you go through it to modify it for the particular job that you're applying for. And it should be different when the jobs are different, so that you highlight the appropriate experience and history that you have so that it can be matched up. And I've caught a couple of people in my professional experience when I have hired people and they tripped themselves up. And that is, you need to go through your resume and look for exaggeration, misrepresentation, and lying. You may consider it only puffing up or enhancing your application, and I want you to look at it and see if someone else who doesn't know you was looking at the words that you put down on your resume. If they asked you to give examples, either tangible examples if it was a type of a writing or a report or something, or reference to a project that they could Google and verify, or if they checked with your past employer and your supervisor, would they get the information that you have put down on your resume? And in particular, I'm talking about specific experience that you list, either a description of a particular project you worked on, or maybe you have exaggerated a little bit about your experience in an area. Maybe you worked on part of one type of a project and you have put down that you were in charge of the project, or you have comprehensive knowledge over the project. And this goes not only for your resume, but if you submit a cover sheet or a letter, introductory letter, and you have embellished your experience. Go through there and look at it. And with each different example that you give, can you go through and look at both your cover page or your introductory letter that accompanies your resume and your resume? Do you have documented information to support what you've said there? Either from a performance review, a memo that you have, a copy of a memo that you have, or some type of a report, some type of publicity, something in the company newsletter, or otherwise that tracks with what you're saying. The biggest, first of all, it's not good to lie because you could be embarrassed. You could get the new employer sued. You could have cost them a lot of money, and they can fire you for misrepresenting. But if you do this, you exaggerate or make an untrue statement, and you go to work and you are fired for any other reason. Maybe you're in a protected class and you are fired for what you believe is a discriminatory reason or some illegal reason, and you go in and now you want to pursue that as a court case. If you have lied on your resume, that might not be why they fired you, but because they could have for that reason. No matter how valid your claim is, it's going to go away. And it's not, tit for tat, it's just the way that it is. So first of all, it's, not a good thing to lie. It shows poor character, poor judgment, and when they find, not if, but when they find out that you have misrepresented what you can do, there's a, as you're trying to build up trust, that's a huge knock against you. And it can put you in a whole other category and prevent you from advancing. So it's not a good and ethical thing to do in the first place, but in the second place, there's so many other consequences that are completely unnecessary. If you are qualified for the position you are applying for, there's many other ways to show that, and we hope to do that through this series. So if this was helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, leave any comments below that can help someone else, subscribe to see the other videos, and as always, come back and see me next time. Thanks for watching.